Updated April 1, 2018, 20 hours 6 minutes and 6 seconds. Port Adelaide absorbed first half pressure and turned the heat on Sydney in the second, to score a 23-point win over the Swans at the SCG. Youngster Todd Marshall kicked 3 goals and Ollie Wines racked up 35 possessions, as Port won to 14.10, 94 to 10.11, 71, on Sunday. The win came after the West Coast Eagles opened their account with a thumping win over the Western Bulldogs. Port kicked 10 goals to 6 in the second half to give them SCG wins in successive seasons. The visitors trailed by 8 and 14 at the first 2 breaks, but slammed on 7 goals to 4 in the third, to carry a 15-point advantage into the final quarter. Their lift-in intensity pressured Sydney's normally composed defenders into some uncharacteristic errors. Captain Travis Boak started Port's second-half surge by kicking 2 goals in a minute. Marshall also booted successive goals later in the quarter, as Port took control. Long-distance goals to Lance Franklin, who kicked a match-high 4, and Dean Towers, got Sydney back to within 4 points early in the final quarter, but Port kicked the last 3 majors. A 50-metre-plus effort from Jared Palek after Oliver Florent gave away a 50 in majors from Sam Powell-Pepper and Riley Bonner secured the win. The first half was a dour struggle, with Sydney failing to make the most of 21 extra inside 50s, but by the end each team had notched 52 entries. Sydney lost midfielder Zach Jones before the game with a calf issue. Updogs in deep trouble after loss to Eagles. West Coast Eagles have lengthened. Western Bulldogs stay at the bottom of the AFL ladder with a crushing 51-point win at Docklands on Sunday. And they did so without Adam Simpson in the box, with the Eagles' boss forced home to help care for a sick daughter. With forward-line coach Jamie Graham taking the reins, West Coast triumphed 18.13, 121 to 9.16, 70. It was the Eagles' forwards that flew highest, led by live-wire forward Liam Ryan, who lit up the stadium with a series of eye-catching grabs and goals. The second gamer kicked 3.3, with fellow new boy Daniel Venables kicking 3 and Jack Darling nabbing a 4-goal haul. On this evidence, the Bulldogs' premiership hangover looks set to last another year. The 2016 flag winners missed the finals last season, lost to GWS Giants by 82 points last week and now sit 0-2, ahead of clashes with Essendon and Sydney at Docklands. The Bulldogs looked disorganised in defence and were crippled by kicking errors, particularly when looking to rebound from their defensive 50. They went goalless for almost an hour between a pair of Josh Dunkley's goals midway through the first and third terms. In the meantime, West Coast piled on 9 unanswered goals, most from Bulldogs turnovers. Jan Hearn was strong in defence, with a fit again Nick Naitanui and Scott Lysette monstering the Bulldogs in hitouts, 53-15, helped by a heavy knock to Jordan Roughhead that ended the ruckman's day. The Bulldogs' best was Jack McRae, who had 31 touches and 3 goals. After a maiden win of the season, the Eagles now have back-to-back chances to break their Perth Stadium duck against Geelong and Gold Coast. AAP-AFL ladder topics. Australian Football League. Sport first posted April 1, 2018, 15 hours 2 minutes and 23 seconds.